And here we are back for round 6. We are on the draw, and it's a close keep, and I think I'm actually going to keep it. Well, it's tough because we either need to get to double swamp or swamp for gloom, which doesn't even really do anything, and all we have is a logger on turn 2. You know what? Actually, maybe this is a mulligan. If gloom actually did something, you know, maybe that would be something I would be interested in keeping. All right, well, we're going to be responsible and mulligan that. And this is a little bit better, so we'll keep it. And the confront the unknown goes to the bottom. This guy's creepy. He's watching you tap your mana. So not having double swamp's going to be a little, or double black's going to be a little awkward, but if we can rip a swamp, we can take care of that with a cultivator for a couple of turns. Ooh, pacifist. That's so good. We do get to play Crow. Pacifist not attacking yet. You know, things aren't looking awful for us, I would say, yet. And again, if we rip a swamp, we can play Giss's Bidding. You know, any 4-drop is fine. That doesn't take black. A lot of things are okay here. Opponent without a land drop would be good too. Oh, no, they got a land drop. Twins. Actually, twins on turn 4 would be pretty decent too. So lucky for us, we're still not taking any damage. Man, Murderous Compulsion, come back. The good news is that Twins blocks both of these cards in either of their upgraded forms fairly well. Obviously it doesn't kill either of them, but it certainly prevents a lot of damage. Alright, they flip the pacifist. Again, no big deal. We do have ways to deal with that. One, two, three, four, five. Go. It'd be pretty easy for us to get a creature in the graveyard here as well, and then we already have our sorcery, so Giss's Bidding's not useful here for that purpose. Twins will just block Lamphold all day. If they want to spend a combat trick, 100% okay with that. They didn't show a 3-drop last turn. I assume they wanted to flip their 3-drop, or would rather play a 3-drop as opposed to flipping the Butcher, but maybe I'm wrong about that one. Ripping a swamp means we'll play Giss's Bidding. If we don't, we'll just play Byway Courier. Oh, what? Go away. Alright, how do we beat Nahiri? That's a tough one. That means it's gonna kill our Deathcap Cultivator too? Jeez. Swamp? Quilled Wolf is better if we draw a land, because then we can attack and threaten Nahiri, but how do we beat Nahiri? I need to keep Deathcap Cultivator alive, so I'm not going to play the Byway Courier. I am not certain how we beat Nahiri here. I guess the Mind Rack Demon would be something we could do, but it'll be out of range by that point. So attack, I just get eaten. That doesn't do anything. Excuse me. If I attack with everything, I only get through for 2, and I lose something, and then I lose something again. But that kills Nahiri. But they probably just don't even kill anything there. They probably just plus Nahiri, and we're in the same boat as we were, right? They didn't even discard? Wow. Alright, Byway Courier. I guess we gotta go wide here. That's our only option, I think. End of turn, what are we casting? Pack Guardian. Yeah. Oh, opponent's got some good cards. That is to be certain. So now Nahiri's on 6. We can still only get in for 2. That's probably not even true anymore. Gas staff arsonists. Yeah, okay. So a little bit of trouble here. And they're not discarding anything out of their hand, which is really scary. Well, I mean, Slayer's Plate does start to do a thing. We put Slayer's Plate on the Byway Courier. Next turn. At least then we can get a Spirit. Unless they exile. But they're gonna have to... They could chump. Actually, they could just chump with the Scavenger. Chump with the Scavenger, exile the Byway Courier. And then we don't get a token. And then we put the Slayer's Plate on the Twins. And then they chump with whatever. Like a 2/2 or something like that. And then they exile it. Still not discarding anything. So this is -8. So they just get to haste something in and then it goes right back to their hand. What about Rabid Bite? What would Rabid Bite do? That would just force me to tap. Oh, okay, here we go. I don't even know if I care. What does that do? I guess they can kill the Deathcap Cultivator if they want. So does that mean I want the tokens? 1, 2, 3. I only have 6 mana, so I guess it's Relentless Dead plus equip the Slayer's Plate on something. And the Slayer's Plate, Byway Courier, is just going to get blocked. So what if I put the Slayer's Plate on the Quilled Wolf, and then at least that way they kill the Quilled Wolf instead of the Byway Courier. Alright. It's time to man up here. It's time to suit up this Quilled Wolf and let's start bashing our heads in here. You send one of mine to the hospital, I send one of yours to the morgue. They probably just jump with the Scavenger. Yeah, it's totally fine. Alright. Black, Relentless Dead, go. And then they'll see if they probably exile the Quilled Wolf, but they might exile the Deathcap Cultivator instead. This ticks Nahiri down to 6. Then we can put the Slayer's Plate on the Relentless Dead, and then they have to double block. Guess that doesn't really help us because we still only get to kill one thing. But we get to kill their third worst thing instead of their worst thing. Oh wow, they went up. Seems fair, I guess. That lets us cast Giss's Bidding, which is another thing that we can put a Slayer's Plate onto, so that's not too bad, I guess. Opponent's only drawn the one card off Nahiri and then killed one thing, so as far as Planeswalker utilizations go, not the greatest. But it is about to search something. Search for their best card, their best creature card, and hit us with it and then cast it next turn, so... wow, okay. Kaboom. Do you like walks in the pale moonlight, Hunt? Yup. Alright. Actually, 6, 8, 11, 13. Can't win. So let's trade. Oh, there you go. Look at that. We're so dead. I'm glad I blocked. Because I'd be dead otherwise, but holy smokes. Stupid Nahiri. Although Nahiri didn't do anything. It was all the big butts that we couldn't get through. They got us this one. Hey, Pacifist, you flip back. You're still big enough to attack, though, thanks to the Resurgence. Let's see, we're on 1. Watcher in the Web blocks everything. 6, 8, 10. We kill Nahiri, play Watcher in the Web, block everything. Right? And then what? 6, 8, 10, kill Nahiri, block everything. Then we attack. They don't swing with everything, so there's no way we win this game. I have 6, 7 mana. Don't think I have any outs. Where's my deck? I can't go to see my deck, can I? No, I cannot. I might just want to scoop them up, to be honest. I don't think I can beat a Howlpack Resurgence. I have to play Watcher, block everything. I don't get to kill anything even. I get to kill like one thing and then move a Slayer's Plate and kill another thing. Don't even have the mana to do that next turn. Deathcap Cultivator will be dead. Block, 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 block. Kill one thing. Yeah, let's just scoop them up. Cannot beat it. Alright, so opponent's on a lot of high toughness creatures and a Nahiri. I don't think there's a reason to go black-red here. We don't have time to combo off, so let's just stick with this. Root out. Doesn't do much. Just gets rid of the Howlpack Resurgence. Intrepid Provisioner actually might help get some damage through on Nahiri, but the problem is I only have like 4 humans, 5 humans. I guess that's not so bad. I think that's worth it though. Grotesque Mutation, is that something I'm interested in bringing in? That might be better than Confront. It trades up, gains us some life, kills Nahiri out of nowhere maybe. Alright, let's try that. Alright, knock on the table. Knock on wood. No Nahiri. Alright, well, we'll keep it. It's got removal. It's got a pacifist. It's got a flipped pacifist if we don't have a 3-drop. And it has swamps this time, so pretty good shape, I would say. Play that pacifist. Alright. I would prefer a 3-drop, but if I don't get a 3-drop, I guess I'm okay with that. Rabid Bite. Well, I'm not Rabid Biting that thing. So let's just flip the pacifist. And start cracking in for our damages. Mindrak Demon would be pretty good because we have a couple of easy ways to get Delirium on. You know, we have an enchantment in our hand, and we have both of our sorceries, or 2 of our 3 sorceries. So the odds are that we could get, you know, a pretty good spin with the Mindrak Demon. Ooh, Autumnal Gloom. Doesn't actually do much. Well, I'm just gonna deadweight that thing. I guess play the Gloom. I mean, there's nothing else I'm doing with my mana, so might as well. Oh, right, haha, that flips the Butcher back. Whoops. You shouldn't flip back. You should stay a 4/4. Oh, well, you just get flipped again. No harm, no foul. I've been lucky with my punts tonight here so far. They haven't really punished me all that much. This is probably like a Pack Guardian. I guess I'm fine with that. Like, what else am I gonna do? Not attack? And I mean, if they don't discard a land, then it's just a 1/1. Okay. Puts a creature in our yard. That gets us pretty close to Delirium here. Don't really want to kill that wolf. Oh, really? Come on. Put a land in there. Ooh. Hello. Dire Swine smash. Just need a land or an instant. Probably just Rabid Bite that thing and then smash in with the swine. Rabid Bite that thing, smash in with the swine, try to get Delirium. I mean, I could just smash with the swine. Like, why do I care about killing this thing? I don't have any instants or sorceries. But then it's going to flip if I don't cast anything, so... that seems so bad. I mean, if it flips, is that the worst? Might not be. Alright, I'm going to attack and see what our opponent does first. Chumpy chumpy. No problem. Rabid Bite does get closer to getting friggin' Delirium for the Autumnal Gloom, though. But Rabid Bite is so much better if we can actually kill something. Alright, we're gonna let it flip. We'll try to maybe get threatened Delirium here. Off the Gloom, and then block with the Cultivator instead, because it's served its purpose by this point. Okay, there's a land. Do I need anything else? Don't think so. Yeah, here we can just... Here we'll just Rabid Bite. getting Delirium plus, and now we can trample. There's not a ton that saves it here. I guess like Aim High would save it. And then we just don't attack. Or maybe we just attack with the Cultivator. We just play the Quilled Wolf and then flip it back. Moonlight Hunt. 3, 4, and 5. Sure? So it dies, and then I don't get to attack. Yeah, okay. That's probably fine. And now we have a 4/4 trample hexproof. We have all the trample in the world. Plus the mana for the Quilled Wolf. This is looking pretty good. Nice. I have to remember Moonlight Hunt for when we have Slayer's Plate. Something to keep in mind. Scavenger. Scavenger blocks wolves. It doesn't block much else. 2 2s and 3 3s. Doesn't kill Nahiri. I'm just gonna run it back. Alright. 1 game, 1 win away from 5-1. It'd be nice to be 5-1. 4-2 is not too bad either, but 5-1 sets us up very, very well for the stage 3 prizing. I think 6-3 is 6-3 or 7-2 is pretty close to where you want to be. Without buying packs, it's pretty hard to break even. Excuse me, even if you buy packs, or assuming you buy packs. But I mean, it's got a Deathcap Cultivator and a Rabbit Bite. I guess we'll keep it. I guess this is a turn 3 Giss's Bidding. Ooh, and a Quilled Wolf. Alright, yeah, we're not too bad then. Pacifist. Giss's Bidding would be pretty good to deal with the Pacifist. Because it's just, you know, it's just trading 1 for 1. You double block the Pacifist, no big deal. Call it a day. Partisan, alright. I see where this is going. We will block your partisans and your pacifists for days. I guess there's probably consideration to even Rabid Bite a partisan. Oh, don't be Nahiri. Because we've seen a few combat tricks. How about Nahiri? Sure. Seems fair. So fair. This is not... just not fair. Alright. What are we doing here? We are attacking with both zombies, grotesque mutationing one, killing the other one, or killing Nahiri, and then playing Quilled Wolf? So they can lose their board. We essentially trade 2 for 2. We trade Giss's Bidding and a Grotesque Mutation for Pacifist and a Partisan. They get no tokens. They have Nahiri on 2. We have a Quilled Wolf. And then what? Then we're hoping to draw a land. And then play Necropod and then kill Nahiri that way, I guess? Yeah, let's do that. Nahiri turn 4 is pretty gas. All of these cards attack Nahiri. Go. They might let one through. They might just accept the fact that Nahiri is going to die. Nope. Okay. Suck it up, I guess. Play Quilled Wolf and hope our opponent doesn't have a play. Discarding a scavenger. It's good for us. That blocks the Quilled Wolf really well, although that means they have something better probably. And what is it? A Gastaf Arsonist. Alright, well, pretty tough to get past that. We need a land for the Necropod. Hey, we got there. Can't do anything yet. Arsonist flip, we're going to take a bunch of damage. Although, actually, it might not attack. And then we can Necropod next turn, Rabid Bite something out of the way, kill Nahiri finally, call it a day. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Okay. Cannot block it. Can't block, won't block. Reduced Ashes on the Quilled Wolf, maybe? Ooh, another Arsonist. Alright. You got it. I guess Necropod takes 6. And then we probably come pretty close to killing Nahiri. Yeah, let's do that. Because we can equip Slayer's Plate on the Necropod. Slayer's Plate plus Necropod is not a very good combo. Because we're going to have to sack lands. And Slayer's Plate is very expensive to move around. Alright, Nahiri on 8. We can kill Nahiri with the Necropod, assuming there are no blockers. How about just not a 4-power blocker? And then Slayer's Plate can just wreck a bunch of stuff. Although we could also just Rabid Bite something out of the way and attack in. It works too. Options, we have them. It's pretty obvious, isn't it? So how about we just chomp? That's an obvious something, like Reduced Ashes or something like that. We'll just do this. Yep. So, Rabid Bite. Alright, I got enough mana. Okay, so we're going to Rabid Bite this thing, attack in against Nahiri. Hopefully there's no instant speed tomfoolery here. And then we have a chump blocker. Yeah, no, this is fine. I thought I counted my mana wrong, but we're okay. Alright. You on you, die please. And you block please. What is this? Is this creature or land? Okay, so I can't sack clue tokens. It's very unfortunate. So I'm going to basically pay a bunch of creatures and a bunch of land to kill a Nahiri. Womp, womp, womp. Land would be good. Equip Slayer's Plate, Byway Courier, crack in with both. Maybe we don't die on the crackback. Opponent's got 3 cards in hand though, so that's pretty tough. Just take 5, go to 8. Yeah, that's probably fine. Alright, well, we're in pretty big trouble here, I would say. Pretty big trouble. So what does this mean? This means that if I attack with both against Nahiri, I die. If I attack with the Necropod on Nahiri, it kills the Quilled Wolf and the Chaplain, and then it dies. And then spirits are made, and we die to the Arsonist eventually, so yeah, I guess this is what we have to do. I can't attack with both. I have to keep the Byway Courier back. I think this is the end of the road for us. Probably sack a forest. The only double green card in our deck is the the 6/6. We did play a spell, so we can... Arsonist's not going to flip. It's going to be double block. Yeah. Maybe there's a better attack there. I don't think so, because we just die on the crackback. What is this? Oh, alright. You're for surely killing it. I mean, that surprises me, because you could just Nahiri. What? What? Dear Lord. The rares. Okay, I mean, now they take up Nahiri, but, I mean, with an empty hand, I guess that's fine. One card in hand. We can block, get a spirit, kill Nahiri. Die to the Arsonists. Oh no, they just... Yeah. They just make tokens. You should... What do I need to get through here? I don't think I have anything. So that flips. I can't block it. My track demon. You're hilarious. Alright. What is this? Pack Guardian? Have we seen a Pack Guardian yet? We have not seen a Pack Guardian yet. Alright. This is Pack Guardian. Yep. Had to go for it, I think, there. So we get a spirit, we play Mindrak Demon. I guess we can double block the Ravagers. I mean, I could equip. Could equip and draw a card. We take 6 from the Ravagers. Go to 2. Can't win. We double block. Can we win? Double block. Kill that thing. They have no cards, but they get to make spirits, and we have no other flyers. Well, we have one. We have a 2/1 flyer that we need to rip and put Slayer's Plate on. Well, we do have a clue to get there. All right. We got a plan. Let's try to survive, and then we still have to deal with Nahiri, and this is after assuming we survive the double block on the Ravagers. Relentless Dead, Dire Swine, Watcher in the Web. Oh, Watcher in the Web would have been good. Well, it's unfortunate way to lose, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Sometimes you have a planeswalker that is just uncontested, never gets attacked, always out of reach, and you just grind out incremental advantages. So I don't think there's a ton left. We have no top-end finishers. Necropod's gone, Dire Swine's gone, Mindwrack Demon's gone, and we're facing a 4/5. So I think we're probably just dead. Cracked that clue. There's no double black left in the deck. Pacifist. You're a little late to the party, but that's okay. I mean, I guess we could equip it. Oh god, and here he's on 9. So just haste something in next turn and we're probably just dead. Can't block here. We equip Slayer's Plate, draw something that chumps. I mean, all of these scenarios that I'm describing are like, we're still like 1% or 2% to win. We need a lot of things to go right over the next draw step. Plus attack. Our opponent misclicks through here or something like that. Yeah, can't block. No blocko. So we need a 3-drop. And 3-drop or less. I mean, I guess we can deadweight and attack Nahiri so that it can't haste something in. We take 2. And they can't, well, maybe. All right. We got it. We got a plan. First, it's getting Nahiri to 1 so that we can't lose our pacifist. Then it's put a dead weight on the Thornhide Wolf so it only does 2 damage. Then it's cross our fingers and hope our opponent doesn't have Fiery Temper. Or some kind of pump spell. Or some kind of haste creature. Or like an Obsessive Skinner. They're not looting, or an Angelic Purge. The rarely used exile deadweight option of Angelic Purge. Alright, GG opponent. Could not beat that incremental advantage. I think that's a very different game if we have the ability to get rid of Nahiri early on there. Like if we had 3 creatures, we had 2 zombies and we attacked in and they had 2 blockers. If we had a 3rd creature that could get in and get Nahiri there instead, I feel like maybe that's an entirely different game, but that's all right. 2-1 is totally fine. I am going to open a booster now that we've completed stage 2. Let's see, let's use the play points because they're not good for much else, although the boosters are cheaper. Let's use the play points, and then we will investigate what is in our pack. And once again, ooh, speaking of Nahiri, once again, I invite you to hang around and let me know in the comments below what you think we should do with our newfound pack. I will take a screenshot of this as well and try to remember to link it. So we've got a Nahiri, Griff's Boon, Apothecary Geist, Deadweight, Ember Eye Wolf, Hinterland Logger, Kessig Dire Swine, and not much else. So we have a lot of options. We can splash Nahiri, which we saw was pretty decent. We have another Deadweight for the black deck. We have another Hinterland Logger for that deck as well. We can trim a few of the black cards even further. That's pretty sweet. Okay. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Once again, please hang out and comment in the section below what you think of the deck and what you think we should do. Should we splash Nahiri? Should we try out red-white, see if there's an option there? Might be the thing with Griffspoon, who knows? Take a look. You might have to go back to the first video in the series or the second deck building video to get a full look at all of the cards that we have. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below once again, and thanks for watching.